Hello everybody, my name is Sadie and welcome to a new cute little game I found on itch.io. This one is called Tomato Clinic. So, I did not read a lot about this game. All I know is that it talks about vampire, about blood donations and things like that. I think. But I could be entirely wrong. All I know is that at least what I know for sure is that it's a visual novel. So there we are. So I guess without further ado, let's start the game. I have been informed by the page that it's around 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, and it has multiple endings. So, that's gonna be pretty normal length, I'd say. I like this here. Oh, don't give me that kind of power. Don't give me that kind of power. Uh, yeah. Comment. Oh, I can't change the comment. God damn it. All right. Sadie. Yes. There. Got the form all filled out. I really should have got that done before actually coming here. Looks like nobody else is here yet, though, so I'm safe. It's weird that there aren't any employees here yet either, though. What is this? What is this? Oh, I can save at any moment. Okay, would it be rude to just yell to see if anybody's in? I mean, if nobody's here, then nobody will think it's rude, right? Hello? Anybody in? Who are you and why are you yelling? Sorry, I didn't think anyone was in. What the heck did you yell? I don't know, I get nervous and unfamiliar situation. Wait, what? I'm Sadie, here for the tour. This is Tomato Clinic, right? Oh, heck, is that today? What, don't tell me I got the date wrong. I'm so sorry, I'll come back later, or never if that'd be better. Just calm down for a sec, let me check the calendar. Oh, it does start today. Phew, I was worried I screwed that up. I didn't see any other students here, so I thought that maybe I had the wrong place. That's because you're the only one who signed up. Wait, you're not joking? Nope, it's just you. Mary said we didn't get any other applications. Who's Mari? My boss. She should be here any minute. Welcome, you must be here for the tour. What? Where did you come from? Boss, you're going to scare away our only applicant if you keep jumping out like that. I'm just trying to be friendly. Oh, wait. I forgot to ask. You have your application form? Yes, right here. So your name is Sadie. Yes, that's me. Cool, my name's Mary. Nice to meet you. Gakuto, did you introduce yourself yet? I would have, but you decided to jump attack me. Gakuto, that's no excuse to be rude. The name's Gakuto. Nice to meet you, I guess. It's nice to meet both of you. I'm excited to be here. You know what we do here, then? I did some research ahead of time, but there wasn't too much on the website. It's a blood donation clinic, right? God. Gakuto. Gosh darn it. Why would you come for a tour if the idea makes you uncomfortable? Yes, this is a blood donation clinic. Yes, both Mary and I are vampires. Got a problem with that? No, I just haven't been to a place like this before. I'm a bit nervous, that's all. Gakuto, don't be so mean. And don't worry about it, Sadie. We're pretty new to this too. Actually, you're our very first tourist? How is that supposed to be reassuring? Anyone, no point in talking out here. Let's head inside so I can Let's head inside so I can talk a bit about what we do. Follow me. You can put your backpack down behind the counter if you don't want to carry it. Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. I guess I should follow him. Yes. Alright. Huh? Where did they... So what did you think? What do I think of what? This room. Oh, it's very nice. It feels kind of homey. It's a bit different than what I expected, though. Different? Well, it looks kind of like a cafe. Oh, that's because it is the cafe. Uh-huh. I thought it was a blood donation clinic. It is, but it also functions as a cafe. When I started this place, my goal was to make it a place where people can relax. Blood donations sound really scary, right? Adding vampires just makes it scarier. What? No, that's not... It's okay, I know most humans are afraid of us. That's part of why I started this place. I want to make a place where humans could get to understand vampires a bit better. And that's why I've prepared this. What is this? A quiz on vampires. It's very short, so don't worry. It's okay if you get things wrong. We just want to check what people's general knowledge of vampires is. Just shout my name when you're done. Where did she go? I guess I should fill out this quiz though. Okay, so let me see, because I feel like this is like a spot where I can, you know, that could decide what ending I'm getting. Sorry. Oh god. Wow. My throat was dry in an instant. Alright, where do vampires get most of their nutrition? Blood? Blood, obviously. Not sure why this is even a question. Let's check out the next question. What happens to vampires when exposed to sunlight? I'm gonna go the very cliche way. So blood, they turn into dust. I mean, I've definitely read that before in a book, so it's probably true. Let's take a look at the next one. What do you use to ward off vampires? To cross cloves of garlic, none of the above. I mean, cloves of garlic? I'm pretty sure vampires hate garlic. I don't know why though. I'm not too sure about my answer. No point worrying about it though, I guess. On to the next question. Where do vampires sleep? Puffins! Seems like it should be the right answer, but it is a bit too obvious. Oh, looks like the next question is the last one. Can vampire turn into? Bats, obviously. The last option makes me think, but traditionally, people say vampires turn into bats. Anyway, that's all the questions. I should call for... what was her name again? Mary? Are you finished, Sadie? Ah! I mean... yes, I'm finished. Great, just let me check your answers, then... So how did I do? Why don't we go through the questions together? You got the first one right. We do get most of our nutrition from blood. It's okay for me to ask, how does it work exactly? It'd be a really lengthy explanation if I get too much into it. Like, think of how you eat food and your body turns that into energy for you. Right. For us, we do the same, just with blood. While we can eat regular food too, we don't process it well. It's kind of like junk food to us. Oh, so it doesn't really give you the nutrition you need. Exactly, I'm glad you get it. So for the question 2, we don't turn into dust in the sun. That would be really inconvenient. Of course, sorry, that was stupid of me. I wouldn't say stupid, but maybe a bit silly. You can't believe everything you read in books. We vampires get sunburns if we're in the sun too long. How long is too long? Well, it depends on the vampire. Most of us will get bad sunburns in less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes? Do you just stay inside all the time? No, we just use sunscreen with very high SPF. And make sure to cover our skin as much as possible when heading out in the day. All of the windows at Tomato Clinic are specifically made to cut UV too. This way we can enjoy the daylight without the sunburns. I thought vampires liked the night. No, we were just forced to only go out at night before. Now we have modern technology to help us. Oh, that's pretty cool, right? Let's look at the next question then. We're fine with garlic. Sure, we have all our likes and dislikes, but it's not like we're all deathly allergic to it or anything. So garlic doesn't scare you or anything? Only the idea of having garlic breath. Is the answer the cross then? No, the answer is none of the above. There's no one thing you can use to ward away vampires. Like how there's no one thing you can use to ward away humans. Then why do people think that stuff like a cross and garlic will work? I think it's just one of those weird you hear urban legends. After all, it's very easy to come up with things like this if you don't know any vampires in real life. Moving on to the sleeping question. Do you really think we sleep in coffee? Sorry, I don't know, I just... It's okay, I know people think that. It's not true, though. We vampires just sleep in beds. The vampires get aches and pains just like humans, so honestly, coffins would be pretty uncomfortable. Oh, I guess that's true. Now for the last question, we can't actually turn into bats. You can't? Nope. How would that even work? We actually can't turn into anything. Yeah, I guess it was kind of a stupid question. No questions are stupid. But the quiz said that was just Gakuto. I think he was annoyed. He thought the quiz was a stupid idea. I think it's a nice way of teaching people about vampires, though. What did you think, as our first human quiz taker? I thought it was nice. It helped correct a lot of my assumptions. I'm glad. I'll be sure to let Gakuto know too. I asked him to write the questions and he was very annoyed about it. I'm sure he'll be happy to know his work was worthwhile. Will he? He didn't seem very cheerful earlier. Oh, that's just how he is. Don't worry. Anyway, let's check your score. You got 1 out of 5 questions right. Oh, that's pretty bad. Don't worry about it. I'll give you a chance to try again later too. Hopefully you'll remember the answers next time. Now that we've got our icebreaker done, though, we can start one of our vampire culture experiences. What? For the tour? You didn't think it was going to be all quizzes, did you? Whew. Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I'd signed up for. Well, soon you can find out. We've got a lot of fun activities set up for you. Or Gakuto has, at least. I'll go get him. Mary seems very energetic. It's nice. This whole place is pretty nice, actually. The decor is cute, and the general atmosphere is relaxing. What did you expect it all to be Red Satan and bats? No, Then what were you expecting? Well, maybe I was kind of expecting something like that. With more candles and chandeliers, maybe? Chandeliers? We're vampires, not Victorians. Sorry, it's just when I see vampires in the media. Yeah, I know, sorry to bite your head off. Figure of speech. I know there's a lot of weird stereotypes about us. That's why Mary set this clinic up, and why I'm helping out. That's really nice of you. Yeah, sure. How'd the quiz go anyway? Oh, I can just lie. Okay, let's save. I did okay. Okay. Well, I didn't do great, but I'll be sure to be better next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'm supposed to be your tour guide. First up on the activity list is the vampire sunscreen routine. Oh, what? Is that some kind of vampire talent? What? Oh, you mean how Mary just appears out of nowhere? I wish that's just a Mary thing. Anyway, as Mari said, our first activity is a common part of a vampire's usual morning routine. While we'd like to go through the whole morning, we're currently a bit understaffed, as you can see, so we only have the sunscreen bit set up so far. Sunscreen? Well, as Mary told you earlier, vampires sunburn very easily, so we're very careful about applying sunscreen. So how is this supposed to work? I'm supposed to put sunscreen on you? What? No, that would be weird. We have a dummy for this. We're not using actual sunscreen. Let me just set it up. Gotta stand it up right. Make sure it's secured. Okay. Is that supposed to be a vampire? A pretend one. There are a bunch of clothes for you to choose from. The goal is to pick an outfit appropriate for a vampire. Then you put sunscreen on. Or, well, fake sunscreen, since our dummy is made of whiteboard. Just use this yellow marker to apply the sunscreen. Now that you know how well your vampire outfit will fare in the sun. Sounds good? Cool. Sounds fun. I'm ready to start. Just stick on the fake clothes and the sunscreen and let me know when you're done. Got it! Alright. Okay, so... Straw Hat. We're gonna try to... Yeah, let's... Okay. Click the dummy to apply the... Hey! Let's not overdo it, I guess. That should be enough. Yeah, sure. I think this should be okay. Gakuto? You done? I think so. Would you take a look? Okay. Well, first, the outfit. You gave them something to cover up their eyes, which is good. You can use sunscreen on skin, but it's hard to protect your eyes. The sunscreen, though, you didn't put on enough sunscreen. I didn't? It's actually a pretty common mistake for humans too. You have to use a lot of sunscreen for it to actually be effective. If you don't put it on thickly and evenly, it burns. Oh, I never thought about how much sunscreen you're supposed to put on. I usually just put on a little, if any at all. But that's because you can get away with it. Humans don't usually sunburn as badly as vampires do. If we're not careful about our sunscreen though, let's just say that sunburns can hurt a lot. I bet. Anyway, that was the activity. The idea was to give you a little idea of what a vampire goes through. As a way to say, hey, we're just normal people trying to live our lives. It's kind of more boring than I expected. Great. I always thought vampires were more, I don't know, sexy or scary or both. Sure, that's how we're often portrayed in media, but most of us are just boring people who buys a lot of sunscreen. Huh. Thanks for telling me about this. I never really thought about it before. Just doing my job. Anyway, I need to prep for the next activity. Wait here for a bit. Cool. I don't know how well I'm doing, but I wouldn't say perfect. I guess I'll do what a Gakuto said. How was the activity? What? Sorry. How did you like the first activity? You know, the vampire sunscreen routine? Oh, that. It was pretty interesting. Oh, I'm really glad. It took a lot of time cutting the whiteboard to the right size. You cut it yourself? Yep, we're pretty short on funds, so most of the stuff here is DIY. Oh wow, that's amazing. Thanks, we try our best. Sorry, I got a bit off topic. I'm actually here because it's time for a re-quiz. A re-quiz? A chance for you to take our vampire quiz again. I think it should be pretty easy since you already know the answers now. I'll try my best. Here's a new cheat. Cheat? Just let me know when you're done. Alright. Okay, blood. I get sunburns. None of the above. Heads. And nothing. Okay, I'm done. Mary, I finished the quiz. That was fast. Let me see. Question 1 is correct. Yeah. Correct. Correct. Your answer is correct. And correct! Vampires can really turn into anything. No bats, no miss, though it'd be interesting if we could. Now that's a total score of 5 out of 5. Perfect! For that you get a prize. A prize? Yep, here. A tomato pin. With this, you're part of the Tomato Club. What's that? Club of Vampires and Friends. You're the 3rd member. I hope you'll take your vampire knowledge and share it with your friends too. That's right, and thank you for the pin. Cool, I think Gakuto should be back soon anyway, so I'll leave you two to it. Oh, she actually walked out normally this time. I guess I'll just wait for Gakuto to come back. I can take a little look around here in the meantime. They have some interesting magazines. I've never seen most of these before. Vampire Weekly, Fang Outpost, Warrior for Knights. You can take a look at them if you want. No, sorry, I was just... Like I said, feel free to take a look at them. They're there for visitors to look at after all. Oh, okay. Maybe a bit later. Whatever, do what you want. I have the next activity ready when you're though. I am, ready that is. What's the next activity? A backstage tour of sorts. I'm going to show you the process we go through before blood donation. Oh, okay. We're going to be looking at blood and stuff. Are you going to be okay with this? Okay, let's save. Alright. Yes, I will. You sure? I will. I was just caught off guard. Sorry, I really haven't done anything like this before. Yeah, I can get that. It's really nothing to be nervous about, though. Let me show you. This is where the blood donations happen. Huh, it doesn't look very clinical. Yeah, Mary wanted all the room here to look as inviting as possible, to make sure people could feel comfortable. We visited a bunch of other clinics in other areas before deciding on the look for Tomato Clinic. Definitely makes me feel... Oh my god! Speak, motherfucker! Okay. It definitely makes me feel relaxed, at least. Guess it was worth the work we put into it then. What? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Nothing. Anyway, let me explain the process. How much do you know about blood donation? Not very much, honestly. I've only ever had blood tests, and that's about it. Okay, then I'll start at the beginning. First off, just to clear any possible misunderstandings, both Mary and I are certified to draw blood. All vampires working at donation clinics are required to be certified for both the regular human method and the vampire-assisted method. Regular human method probably means using a needle, but what's the vampire-assisted method? I'm guessing you don't know much about vampire things, right? No, sorry. Well, you've probably heard stupid stories about people getting pleasure from vampire bites. Yeah, I have. That's not how it works. Oh. Our fangs have a substance which is natural anesthetic with a calming effect. They're also very sharp and pointy, so the wound left behind is very small. At blood donation clinics, the process is simple. Bite, then draw. Huh? First we bite to create a very small wound, then we use a needle to draw out the blood. Oh, but why not just use a needle in the first place? Unfortunately, blues... I can go fuck myself right now. Blues! God damn it. Blood loses its nourishing qualities very quickly after leaving the body. That is, unless it is first stabilized by the substance in our fangs. While it'd be easier to just bite and suck blood from the source, we can't expect a human to always be available when a vampire gets hungry. That's where blood donation clinics come in. We draw blood and distribute it to vampires who need it. Oh, like a vampire food bank. Something like that, yeah. Everything makes sense so far? I think so. Before we actually draw the blood, though, we do a health check. I hate myself so much. A health check! Fuck you, I'm raging at myself. It's a health check! Stupid fucking idiot. To make sure everything is okay. What kind of issues could there be? For example, maybe the person's blood is infected with something and they don't know. They might have recently taken medication that prevent them from donating. They might just be feeling sick, and donating blood could make them feel worse. Once we've confirmed that everything is okay, then we start the blood donation process. The human gets comfortable on the couch, and the vampire takes their arm. Arm? Not neck? While it's true that it's easier to drink blood from the neck, since we're drawing the blood out through needles, it's easier to do it through the arm. Like a regular blood donation. Oh, I guess that makes sense. One thing we make sure is very clear, though, is that it's okay to stop at any time. We always want to make sure both the human and the vampire are comfortable with everything. So if the human feels uncomfortable, we cut it off. Same for if the vampire feels uncomfortable. Maybe you start feeling dizzy during the donation, or you just change your mind. You don't need a reason. If someone says stop, everything stops. We'll even give you a button you can press, just in case you're anxious about saying it out loud. Wow, you're really prepared. Well, we're asking people to give their blood to us. We want to make sure we have their complete consent. Anyway, that's the end of the presentation. Hopefully, you've got a better idea of our blood donation process now. I think I do. Thanks. Great, I'm going to go back to the cafe area to prep for the last activity. Did you wait here until I'm done? Got it! Cool. The blood donation process is a lot more complicated than I expected. I guess I should just wait here now, though, until Mary... Well, there isn't even a door in that side of the room. Where on earth did you come from? That's a secret. Technically, this time is scheduled for a quiz, but since you've already passed the quiz, though, do you want to ask me some questions? Questions. Oh, this is a pause button. Okay, save. There you go. Those two are really good questions, though. How common are vampires compared to human? It really depends, honestly. Vampires tend to live in small communities. Lately, though, you have more vampires like Gakuto and me moving to big cities and such. Now that humans know a bit more about vampires, it's easier for us to live among humans. Really? I've lived here my whole life, but I don't think I've seen more than a couple of vampires. I mean, you can't really tell we're vampires at first glance, right? If you're not looking too closely, we really just look like pale-skinned humans. Oh, that's true. You might actually know a couple of vampires without knowing it. I wonder if I do. Any other questions? Yep. Can people be turned into vampires? No, that's absolutely not possible. Sorry, I knew that already. That's what it says in the books I've read before. It's just... people still say that we can, right? Being a vampire isn't a disease, it's not contagious. We can't infect anyone with it. It's just one of those unfortunate myths that spread. Sorry for bringing it up. Don't apologize. I'll happily answer any questions like this if it means I can clear things up. Any more questions? I'm okay for now, I think. Okay then, in that case, that's everything from me. Gakuto will let you know when he's ready, so just stay there. Woo! I wonder if there are secret passageways in this place. Nah, that'd be a bit much. I wonder how much longer Gakuto will be, though. Hey, Sadie, I'm done setting up. Let's go back to the cafe area. I guess I should follow him. Wait, what? It didn't look like this before. I mean, I said I was prepping, right? What is this for? An old vampire tradition. A blood tasting. Blood? Don't worry, I'm not actually going to make you drink blood. We're doing a human-friendly version with tomato juice. Then what? It's like humans have holidays, right? Yeah? And for these holidays, you usually gather people together, right? Yeah, for family dinners and such. Well, vampires don't eat. Oh, right. So what we usually do instead is have a blood testing together. Humans share food. Vampires share blood. Food's a big part of human culture, right? Yes? Blood fills the same role in vampire culture. But how does that... I'll explain, but first, I want to check that you're okay with doing this. We're not using real blood, but the idea is that we're going to pretend we are. Of course, even when we use actual blood, it's always blood that's drawn with consent. If you don't want to do this activity, you don't have to. Let's save again. I want to try. If it's okay, I want to try. To be honest, I do feel a bit nervous. I don't think I've ever done anything like a blood tasting before. I'd still like to try though, if it's okay. I came here to learn more about vampires after all. If you'd let me participate in a bit of your culture, I'd be really happy. Sounds like we're okay then. Now let me explain how blood tasting works. There are actually many different kinds with different steps. The one we're doing today is for when one vampire invites another to their household. It's meant to show hospitality as well as trust. Oh, sort of like serving drinks to guests at a party? Well, it's usually a bit more formal than that. There'll be a vessel filled with blood, in this case tomato juice. Sorry about that. The vampire who is hosting, in this case me, pours a glass for the guest. That would be me? Yeah, it's polite to serve the guest first. Next, the guest will return the favor and pour a glass for the host. The point is to show that they are honored to be a guest. Then both parties will take a sip, but just a small one. Then the vampires clink their glasses together. Huh? They make a toast after they've already drunk? The idea is that since they've already taken a sip, part of their self is left on the glass. And by clinking the glasses together, they're sharing that part of their self with the other party. Huh. A blood tasting is usually done when somebody invites somebody over for the first time. It's a way of saying, I trust you in my home. Part of trusting somebody is entrusting them with yourself, so that's what a blood tasting is meant to show. That's really interesting. Finally, both vampires drink until their glass is empty without stopping. Again, this is meant to show trust. Not emptying the glass would show hesitation to accept the other vampire's offer of trust. Wow, there's a lot of thought put into all the actions, huh? To be honest, I think most vampires don't really think that much about it. We just do blood tastings this way because that's how they've always been done. That sums up the steps though. Are you ready to try? I think so. Okay, let's sit at the table then. I'll pour you a glass. Remember what to do next? Oh shit. No. Definitely not that. Good job. The first step is returning the favor and pouring a glass for your host. Okay, do you remember what to do next? Definitely this. Right, we each take a sip from the glass. Next, what do we do? Definitely, this? Yup, we clink glasses as a sign of trust. Now what do we do last? We drink. Right, we down the rest of our glasses. And that's it, a vampire blood tasting. What did you think? Thank you for doing this with me. I'm really glad I had the chance to experience it. Though we used tomato juice, that was pretty much exactly how a blood tasting usually goes. I'm glad you seem to have enjoyed it. Huh? Nothing. Hopefully that was educational in some way or another. Anyway, that's the last activity, which means this is the end of the tour. Oh, that was quick. Did you head to the reception? Mary should be waiting for you there. Okay, how about you, Gakuto? I'm just going to clean this up first. Got it, I'll see you later. Okay. Huh? Mary isn't here yet. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Mary. I came back here since the tour is over. Right, and thank you for taking part in our tour. You should have seen this as well when signing up, but at the end, we have an optional blood donation. Oh, right, I remember seeing that. Of course, this is only if you want to. You'll also have to pass our health check first. Today, both Gakuto and I are available for blood donations. Just let me know if you'd like to donate. And if you would, who would you'd like to draw your blood? Okay, this is gonna be safe there. I'd like Gakuto to draw my blood. I'd like you to draw my blood. Sorry, I don't want to donate. I'll do her first. Then I'm gonna come back and do Gakuto. If it's okay, could I ask you to draw my blood? It'd be my pleasure. Let me take you to the lounge then, and we can get started. I think Gakuto already talked to you about this, but I'm going to explain again just in case. First, we're going to do a health check just to make sure everything's okay. Then we'll get you comfy on this couch. After that, I use my fangs on your arm to create a very tiny wound. And then I use a needle to draw out the blood. It'll take about 10 minutes to draw the blood out. Don't worry, I'll stay here until we're done. Also, one important thing, you can tell me to stop at any time at all. Doesn't matter when. If you want me to stop, I'll stop. Does that sound okay? Yep. If you want me to stop, just press this button. It'll give me a buzz and I'll... What do you mean it will give you a buzz? Like, fucking electric shock? Okay. I'll stop right away. If you're ready, we can start with the health check. Sure. Okay, look. Looks like you're in super good health. We're good to go. Press the button. Okay, I'm gonna save, but this time at the very beginning. Yep. Alright. Yep, let's start. Okay, could you sit down on the couch then? Okay. Thank you. Now, could you give me your arm? I'm just going to use some antiseptic on your skin, so if it tingles. Now I'm going to use my fang to make just a very little bite. We know right away if you want me to stop. Okay, the bite's done. Now I'm going to put in the needle. It'll withdraw the blood. And yeah. Okay, the needle's done too. Now we just have to wait for the blood to be drawn. How are you feeling? A bit nervous, but okay. That pretty much sums up how I'm feeling. What are you nervous about, Mary? Honestly, I've been nervous all day that something would go wrong. It's our first time doing a tour for a human. We've done test tours with other vampires for practice, but it's not the same. Are you happy our first human tourist was you, though, Sadie? Huh? Why? Because it seems like you really do want to learn more about vampires. Why else would I have come here? Well, you'd be surprised. We had some people sign up for the tour with obviously fake info. Obviously turned them away, but a lot of people aren't happy about a vampire blood clinic being in this part of the city. I bet you were a bit unnerved when you first heard about it too. No, I wasn't. Sure, I was a bit surprised, but I think it's really cool that this place exists. Aw, that's really nice of you to say. You're proof that there are humans who are okay with vampires. And I think there's a lot more out there. Sure, we've received quite a handful of threats in the mail too, but there's been a lot of people who just came by to take a look at our brochures too. How are you so cheerful about it? Well, we have to start somewhere, right? A couple years ago, we wouldn't have been able to open this place at all. Slowly but surely, though, more humans are learning about vampires and acceptance is spreading. Everyone has to start off somewhere, right? If someone is misinformed about vampires, I want to give them a chance to be informed. That's why you came here, right? Because you didn't know too much about vampires, but you wanted to know more. That's true. I'm just hoping I'll get to meet a lot more people like you, Sadie. I hope you can too. And we're done! That's the end of the blood donation. What, already? Yep, we're done, finished, all clear. Here is some chocolate and juice for some energy. When you finished them, come to the front. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I even got chocolate out of it. Guess I should eat this and then go to the front. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Mary. Now that the blood donation is over, the tour is officially finished. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for doing this tour. I think I learned a lot. That's great. I'm really glad you think so. We're going to be doing a lot more activities in the future, so definitely come back again to see what we're up to. I will. Here's a little tote bag with brochures and stuff. I think you'll find them pretty interesting. I'll make sure to check them out when I get home. Remember, you're a member of our Tomato Club now. You'll always be welcome here if you want to visit. I'll try to visit soon, but there's still a lot more I can learn. I'll make sure to have more stuff ready soon then. If there's anything in particular you'd like to learn about, just tell me. Okay, I'll think about it and let you know. Cool, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for playing. Huh? It didn't tell me what kind of ending I got. Skip unseen text after choice. Okay. That about, well, alright. Well, let me get another ending, like, here, for example, load. I like Gakuto. To draw my blood, if that's okay. Of course, I'll take you to the lounge. You decided to do the blood donation then? I did. Well, I already explained this earlier, but first we'll do a health check to make sure everything is okay. One thing I want to make sure you understand is you can ask me to stop at any time, got it? Got it! If you want to stop, you can press this button. Let me know immediately and I'll stop the donation. If you're okay, we can start with the health check. Okay, it looks like everything's in order. Okay, Okay, there was it. Okay, perfect. I'm going to use antiseptic on your skin first. Yeah, I'm going to bite and sting a little. If you're uncomfortable, just tell me to stop. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna put the needle in now, using this to draw the blood. You know, if you want me to stop. Okay, the needle is in. I'll take about 10 minutes for enough blood to be drawn out. If your company is done. Thanks for doing this, by the way. Why are you thanking me? I know, I wasn't exactly always polite today. Honestly, I wasn't really sure I even wanted to do these tours for humans haven't exactly been really kind to me. Oh, being a vampire is already uncommon enough, but on top of that, I'm trans too, so it can be a lot. Me too. Me too. Bro, me too. Okay, that's just like, at least there is no like hate, choice like you or something like that. But save. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna just go. That sounds really tough. That sounds really tough. It can be. That's part of why I agreed to Mary's stupid plan. I didn't think there was really any point, but if I could get people to stop being so stupid about vampires, even just a little, I thought maybe it'd be worth trying. It definitely helped me learn a lot about vampires, so I really appreciate this tour. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, the blood donation is finished. Already? Yeah, we're done. That was faster than I expected. I'm going to leave you some juice and snacks. When you're done with them and feel okay to move, come to the front. Got it! I'll just eat these biscuits then. Hi, Gakuto. You feeling okay? Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay, take this pamphlet then. It has general info about what not to do after a blood donation. Got it, thanks. That's it for today then. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me. I enjoyed the tour. Mari's thinking up some new tour ideas right now, so you can come back again if you want. What? I said you can come back again if you want. Oh, you wouldn't mind? Why would I? We can't run this clinic without visitors. That's true. But what I mean to say is, I wouldn't mind if you came back again. I enjoyed showing you around too. Oh, then I'd definitely like to come back again. I'm looking forward to it then. Aww, smiling. Okay. I'll see. I'll just check if there's any other worthwhile endings to this game. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll at least try The ending where I don't donate. Sorry, I don't want to donate. You don't have to apologize. We're really happy just to have had you here for the tour. Always welcome to come back too. Both Gakuto and I really enjoyed taking you through this tour. Plus, you're part of our tomato club. Thanks, Mary. That's really kind of you to say. I enjoyed this tour too. Well, please do come back if you want to. I will. I hope we'll see you again soon. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, load. I'm gonna try now to load this. Me too. Me too. Not the vampire bit though. Oh, then you can probably understand a bit of. Okay, that doesn't change much. Let me just load this again. And no, actually no. I'm gonna load this again. And like, I'm gonna say yup. And there, I'm gonna, press. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna stop the blood donation. Sorry, it's just. Don't apologize, totally okay. And you don't have to explain either if you don't care. Yeah. How about some Aww. Sadie, I said it's okay. It's really fine to change your mind. For blood donation, consent is your point. Okay. Try some chocolate juice. Feel better? Yeah, actually, thanks, Mary. That's great to hear. Feeling better. I'll walk you in the front of the clinic. I bet that's brochures. So Mary, I'll look at the truth then later. No, thank you, Sadie. We're going to have new tours. Okay. Any blood was nice. Okay. Okay, so that's a nice ending too. Okay, I'm gonna try the ending where I'm basically a bitch from start to finish. I'm gonna do that ending. Okay, start. Okay, bitch. Well, I'm gonna call myself bitch, he, him. That's about it. Okay, so red meat. Okay. They love the sun. Cloves of garlic. Coffins. And bats. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good. I lie. Really? Yes. Anyway, I'm supposed to be a tour guide. Okay. I'll pass. Rather do another activity. What's wrong with this one? Just doesn't seem like my things. She says. Oh, that's too bad. Oh no, I hate this. I didn't do it. Oh, was there something that bothered you about it? I'd appreciate it if you let me know. Said this before, but we're still really new to this. Oh no, sorry, I just didn't really want to do it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just gonna do the beachiest. Those of garlic, coffins, bats. Unfortunately, you got question 1 wrong. Yeah. You got it wrong. Yeah. I'm such a bitch that I hate this. 0. I'll be fine. Remember the house or just next time? Oh man, I feel horrible. I don't think so. I'm not okay with blood. I just not know the whole process behind it. Got it. I hate this. I hate this. This is so bad. I hate this. It looks like you got some stuff wrong again. That's really good. What? No, it's okay. Don't worry. Oh, there. She's so nice. But oh fuck. Hi, bitch. Oh. But consent is very important from both sides of the equation. Gavin and I just don't feel comfortable asking you for blood donation. We don't think you'd be comfortable again. You okay if I came again? Of course, we'd be happy to have you come back again. Well, learning more about us. Try to be. Thanks, bitch. Oh, it breaks my heart. No. No. Oh. No. It breaks my heart. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, what if I say it's a bit much for me here? It's just okay, I still feel Bill. That's okay, I didn't think that could be a bit much. I know that humans can get squeamish, blah blah. This is the end of the tour. Could you head back in the front? Mario should be waiting for I have her later. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can still do the blood donation. Okay, so this time, I think this is gonna be our last ending. I'd say I like Gakuto. I'm good. And press the button. Sorry, I'm sorry, I want to stop the blood donation. It's okay, you don't have to tell me why. Do you think you can sit up by yourself? Yeah, I'm okay. Let me get you a snack and some water. Here, have this. Thanks, I feel a bit better. Don't worry about it. When you're ready, I'll walk you to the front. Here's your backpack. I almost forgot. Thanks, and sorry. Don't apologize, it's completely fine. You're always free to come again if you feel like donating blood another time. You wouldn't mind? Of course not. I think Mary'd be happy to have you back. I guess I'm missing you around. Okay. Open for human visitors. There's a few brochures. Cool. And I hope you'll be back soon. Well, I think that covers most of the endings of this game. I don't know if I will, mark the endings on this one like I used to do with the games with other endings. Probably, I mean, we'll see what I do. But yeah, that was Tomato Clinic, a really cute little game. It's true that with all the reading, I didn't quite get to comment a lot on what I was seeing in the game in itself. But it was a cute game. The art is very charming. The characters are really endearing in a way, and yeah, that was a cute little visual novel. Definitely way past 30 minutes, but that's okay. We haven't reached an hour yet, so it's it's good enough. Good enough. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you liked the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you around for the next one. Kudos.